Okay, Assalamualaikum. Hi, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Sabrina or Sabi or Sabar or Kak Sabar from Neon Echoes. How are you? Okay, so welcome to another episode of Between Breaths. I got that right, happily. A Sanctuary by Neon Echoes.
Yes.
So today's episode is a little special. Why is it special? Because for this, as you all know, that we have an upcoming event called Ummi on May 17th, Sunday. And if you have been attending our shows or have you been following our socials, you know that all this while, the movement that we've been incorporating into our events or experiences has been yoga. And for this one, for Ummi, we're doing a little special, and we've been saying that we're doing something a little different. That is Pilates. Mat Pilates, not reformer Pilates, Mat Pilates. So, with that being said, we have a very special guest. This is our Neon Echoes first ever Pilates instructor, Pilates movement specialist, apa-apalah, okay? Which is Thea. Hello, Thea.
Hi,
How are you doing in this fine hot weather?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, we are trying to keep it cool between all the hot temperature of the day. Okay, so basically today's episode is actually getting to know a little bit better who you are. So tell us, who is Thea, and how did you actually come to find Pilates to be a part of your life right now?
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about yourself.
So basically, I wasn't like doing Pilates. I haven't really been doing it for a long time compared to like any other instructors out there. Okay, but I really fell in love with what Pilates could do for me.
Right.
So I was a medical technologist for a good 12 years.
Medical technologies, okay.
12 years.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and then eventually along the way I did a lot of different movements. So I did yoga, I did aerial yoga, and then I did a lot of really man activities like wake surfing, and then I ride a bike, and then I get injured along the way. I ran. I used to run as well. So along the way my body kind of just got injured. And then I needed like maintenance lah.
Right,
so
right.
And then I found Pilates through my physiotherapist. So he
Through your physiotherapist?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So he recommended me to try out Pilates. Yeah, because I think about 28 years old, I couldn't even go up the stairs at the MRT station.
Wow.
Yeah. So at my on the way to work, right?
Yeah.
There's a set of stairs. I couldn't even go up the stairs. Like my hip just felt pain. Yeah, so I went to physio, and then they recommended me to try out Pilates. That's when I discovered Pilates. And then along the way, I enjoyed it, I fell in love with it, and now, 5 years later, I would like to advocate Pilates to everyone.
Wait, I got a question that has nothing got to do with that.
No problem.
When you
Bring it in.
when you started the Pilates, right? What was the changes that you noticed in your body? Because you said that you were having hip pain, you can't climb up the stairs.
Yeah.
So that's when physio introduced you to Pilates.
Yeah.
So what was the changes that you actually see?
So for me, initially, it was about fixing. Okay, like
Yeah, because I
how
think
do
people
wanna
always
fix?
have that
Yeah,
mindset.
like my priority was like, okay, I want to fix my movement. You know, and I couldn't even. I like to run, right? So at my 3 click, my knees started to feel a lot of pain. Yeah, so I was like, why? A lot of questioning, right? And then you started to like, hey, how do I fix these problems I'm feeling? You know, but along the way, I realized Pilates was not just more for fixing. It's really connecting with your body. And it was something that I was very disconnected with my body. For me, I thought like movement or achievements are just based on like pushing your body through limits. Like, oh, if I can run 5 click, I want to run 10 click. You know, if I can carry this weight, I want to carry heavier weights. You know, if I can do this sport, I want to do a more extreme sport.
Sounds like it's a very performance-based
Yes, correct. Very
thinking.
performance. Yes, correct. But eventually, I realized that hey, my basics or my fundamentals were not there. Yeah, like I couldn't even grasp what my body was capable of. I just kept pushing. Yeah, so
And there wasn't balance also. Like
Yeah.
keep pushing, but there's nothing.
yeah, and then I just ended up with like injuries lah.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, Thea, I've got a question actually for a Pilates noob like me, and I'm sure there are also some of you out there. how did Pilates come about, like, into existence? Can you tell us a bit more?
So the history of Pilates actually started from this guy called Joseph Pilates. Yeah.
Oh, wow, his name is Pilates.
Yeah, okay, I didn't know that.
Yes,
I
so it
didn't know
originated
that.
from him. Yes. And Pilates was actually really original form.
Yeah.
It's really on the mat. It's not on reformers.
I see.
It's not on
My
all
God,
those.
I'm
Are
learning a lot
doing
of
the
things.
right thing.
Yeah.
It's not from all the fancy equipment that you guys see.
Right. Oh, that
Yes.
is
Yes.
so wonderful to know.
Yes. So he was actually trying to help prisoners of war who got injured. Yeah. During 1960s, I think. Yeah. And then, yeah, he used mat Pilates to help them recover.
My God, the first
Yeah.
people that Mr. Joseph Pilates helped was actually prisoners of war. How interesting is that? Okay. So how basically, okay, there are many ways to move a body, right? Why mat Pilates? And for women like us, like, why do you think mat Pilates is good?
Okay. So first of all, of course, accessibility. It's so easy, right? You can just
Accessibility.
open up your mat at home,
Right.
anywhere.
True.
Secondly,
Agree.
I feel like it's really you against your body. There's no distractions between yourself and equipment. You know, even if you go strength training, there's the dumbbells that you're fighting with. You know,
Yeah.
it's really you, your mind, and your body. So I feel
Accessibility.
like it's very different. I think just like yoga, it's really mind-body connection, right? So it's really you and yourself. Yeah, which I think is
That's
beautiful
beautiful.
because the only way to learn about yourself is really learning about what your body can do as well. Yeah.
I think previously I spoke to you about this before. So you mentioned about what do you call it? You mentioned about we start from mat because you want to focus more on basic first. Because with basic, then that's when you can progress also, right?
Yes. So
Yeah.
even when I was taking the certification, we actually start from the mat. Yes, and then eventually we learn all the different equipments. So really, mat Pilates is actually really the foundation of Pilates. Compared to, you know, whatever that you all see out there,
Right.
it's really an evolvement of Pilates, I would say. Yeah.
So, but can I just have a quick question? Sorry. Can the mat do what the machine can't? And can the machine do what the mat can't? Like, are they like actually do they complement one another, or
Yes.
is it totally different? Am I making sense? I'm sorry.
They actually complement each other. So
Okay.
the concept of Pilates, right? Of course, the fundamental moves are all from the mat.
Wonderful to know.
But we have equipment to help you get there because obviously in mat Pilates there's different levels of
Stages or levels. Okay.
difficulty, right?
Oh,
So
okay.
sometimes to get there into that advanced movement, you need to train your body in a certain way. So sometimes having those equipments actually can complement you to get into that movement.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. So,
So-
like, there's a lot of questions that I just got answered today. I'm so happy about that. Okay, this is a very interesting question that I'm about to ask. The word strength. We all talk about strength. What does this word particularly mean to you now than say 10 years ago, 5 years ago?
I think strength has changed for me in such a way that it's no longer about really just pushing my body's boundaries.
Right.
You're just hitting my targets, hitting my benchmarks. You know, 15 kg, 20 kg, you know. It's more like, what is my body capable of?
Perfect.
Yeah, I
It's
see
not
that
just
nodding.
hitting numbers, it's just not hitting distances. It's really about what can my body do now? Yeah, because what I feel yesterday might not be what my body feels today. So that is strength for me, to be able to realize what your body is capable now. Yeah, that is something that not everyone realize, and that is, I think, something that everyone should learn how to realize.
Agree? Because
Yeah.
I think as we grow, the
Yeah.
body changes.
Yes,
So
yes,
you can't be fixated on just one thing because it depends on the situation right now,
yes.
how your body is feeling, how everything is going, you know.
Yeah, your mental capacity for the day changes as well.
Yes, because it
right?
makes a lot of difference with your workout. How your
Yes.
mental is affects how your breathing is, your alignment, your postures, everything.
Yes.
So it's basically saying that strength in its like basic meaning is like, oh, you're strong in a way, right? So you push and you perform whatever, but it's also knowing when to stop. Can I say that?
Yep.
And surrendering to the fact that you're not strong every day,
Yeah, and it's okay.
and it's okay.
Yeah.
Can I just insert a quote? It's okay not to be okay. That is so beautiful. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So I hope that that bit of information or sharing is like speaking to every one of us. Not just tired. Sometimes like you're just on a normal day you feel okay, but if you don't want to do, or if you feel that you don't want to push yourself, then don't. And always listen to your body. According to my non-existent medical degree, but yeah, you should always listen to your body.
Must respect the body.
Yes, exactly.
If you can do 10 minutes, do 5 minutes. If you can do 30 minutes, do 50
And it's okay.
minutes. Yeah,
Again.
and it's okay.
Yeah. But I think sometimes there are individuals out there who really want to push themselves.
I mean, sure. I mean that takes
It's
discipline,
okay to
right?
also
yeah,
push
it's
themselves.
discipline for sure.
Yeah.
There will be days where you want to push a bit more. There will
Yeah.
also be days where you just want to slow down a bit. And I think both is fine. It brings a lot of balance to the body as well.
Yes.
Because as it is for us women, on a weekly basis, we are always changing. We are all at
Hormones
different cycles.
hormones are all
Yes,
So it's very
hormones.
important to listen to the cycles also.
Yeah.
About it. I get when me and my other noob friends talk about movements, they say, hey, so Pilates is the in thing, is a trending thing, and then there will be a group of people who say that I can't do Pilates. I'm too tired. I don't think I can. What do you say about that? Like, what is a common misconception people have about Pilates, and break down that misconception for us today?
Yeah. Right. I think the misconception is people think that reformer is strength training. Okay. I won't say that it's entirely not strength training. It does incorporate some of the element. However, I feel like the priority is always mind-body connection.
Okay.
Alignment, mind, body, and connection.
Nice.
Yeah. So that is the essence of Pilates, and I always advocate for these three during my sessions, because your mind tells you everything that your body should be doing. Okay, and when your mind can tell you to do that,
Right.
or be in control, your alignment comes naturally. Yeah, so
Makes sense.
it's not just about strength training. It's really learning about to control your mind, control your body with your mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
So am I right to say, okay, because people have this, like you say, they have this thing where, oh, Pilates is about strength training. So it's okay if you don't have the strength, but you can still come, correct? It's for everyone.
Yeah.
Am I right to
So
say that?
the principle of Pilates is really just mind, body, and mind-body connection with alignment, right? It's basically to control your body in such a way that you are able to flex more. Means it challenges your flexibility, it challenges your body's range. Okay, so it's not just strength training. Yeah.
Please remember that, not just strength training. Mind, body, connection.
Alignment.
Mind, body, connection, alignment.
Mind, body, alignment, connection.
Man.
Boleh lah.
So okay. So in other words, regardless, can I say that regardless of fitness level, like if let's say I've never done Pilates before, I'm so sorry. Can I come for your class? Can I do Pilates? Can I do mat Pilates?
Of course, of course. So like I said, there's different levels of the movements. Of course, for beginners, we'll not push you lah. I mean, we'll push you, but to an intensity that your body is able to. Yeah, the most important part of doing movements, any type of movements, injury is something that we try to avoid, right? So that is
That's the purpose of any movement,
safety
right?
is
Safety
first.
first.
Safety is priority.
It's good to know. So, okay, this next one. So when we talk about mat Pilates, we are talking about slower movements, just like yoga, right? So how does that help, being on the mat with that kind of movement, actually help to calm a nervous system that has been probably alert for so long? So how do you do that? How does that,
I think
being on the mat, do that?
similar to yoga, the good thing is we have breath work as well. So with every movement, it comes with breath work. So whatever you see, the kind of Pilates out there, you see, fast movement, like you're doing your HIIT routine, that's not real Pilates.
Oh.
Yeah. So you are, just like yoga, we have times or moments where we stay in that position for 1 or 2 breaths.
Right.
Okay.
Really keeping your muscles engaged, your mind connected to your body, so that you get to work on that specific muscles you were targeting.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's how you calm your nervous system, because you stay in that moment locked in within your own body and your mind. Yeah.
So it's safe to say that on 17 May, our Latazan event will be a Pilates class that is really not only targeting physical, but mental and emotional as well, definitely, inshallah.
Yeah, we do not want to miss that. Okay, this next question is very practical. It's my favorite question. Being mothers, okay. Actually, maybe, okay, yes, our next event is called Umi, but it doesn't really have to be for a mother, for any woman out there, okay? Let's say this person has 10 quiet minutes, okay? The children asleep, the house finally still. What would you guide her with the Pilates philosophy? How would you guide her alone on the bedroom floor?
Right.
So it's something she can do on her own,
Yes.
at home.
This is really, really, really a good question. Yeah.
This is something that I advocate in my classes as well. Like, go home. Don't just think that you can do these things in my class. Please go home, bring it home with you. Do it on your own if you can. Yeah, so what I would tell them, just take out a mat. If you don't have a mat, carpet is fine.
Okay.
Okay, as long as it's on a flat ground, at least cushion, a little bit cushion.
Right.
Okay, and then just lie down, bend your knees to 45 degrees. Okay, so feet flat on the ground. All right, once you're there, just place your hands by your side. Okay, and then just take a few deep breaths. Of course, I would recommend 3 to 5 breaths. Just inhale and exhale. And then for the next 2-3 breaths, you just hold for 3 counts or 4 counts. Okay, and then exhale for 3 or 4 counts again. And then once you're there, you're gonna take your hands, just place it underneath your ribs.
Okay.
Okay, and again, feel that expansion of the chest as you inhale. Your rib cage will feel like it's opening up to the side, and as you exhale, shrink that chest. Okay, so your rib cage is gonna come close together. And just repeat that for a few more times. Now, once you get that in for a few days, you definitely feel your nervous system calm down, right? And then you can add layers, like you can start adding like pelvic curls or pelvic tilts. And then you can just, again, do this all at home. You don't, once you come to basics, learn all the fundamentals, just do everything at home.
Anyone can do.
Yeah.
Regardless of fitness level.
Yeah, you don't need the fancy machines. Of course, fancy machines, the reformers,
Right.
the chair are all nice to have, but it's not always accessible. So
Exactly, which why you talk about accessibility in the first place. So anybody can do
and
it.
trust me, you can ask any Pilates instructor, they will always tell you they hate mat Pilates because it's the hardest, because it's really you
Just you and the mat.
your body.
Just you and the mat. Yeah, you and the
your
body.
body
You and the mat.
That's
You
it.
and the body.
Yeah, no one has ever told me that they love the mat Pilates. Yeah.
That is so interesting to know that.
Yes. Yeah.
Mashallah.
Like even during like our certification, they will tell you, oh my god, the mat Pilates is just so hard. Yeah.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes.
Thank goodness.
But don't be defeated lah. Like I said, there's always progression.
Right.
Okay, and then there's different levels. Okay, for us when we take certification, our examination is from like this basic all the way to advanced movement. So that's why it's hard.
I'm pretty sure. And you know what? I think I'm going to do that starting later when I go home. I'm trying to find my time and probably lock myself in the bedroom door before I hear another word, Mommy. Wish me luck. Okay, so thank you so much for that. You know, there is a very good practical, positive takeaway that anybody can do at home for just a few minutes in a day. So, as you know, Thea will be guiding us on our Latazan Ummi on May 17th. And I just wanted to know, this is going to be your first time, right? What do you want the woman to feel when they first unroll their mat on that day?
That you are okay and that you are able to move your body. Yeah, that you are able to move your body.
That you are okay. You know, it's such a simple word.
Yeah.
You know,
Come as you are.
yeah, come as you are. Leave everything else. Leave every doubt you have at the door of Aliwal Art Center. And once you are on the mat, once you are with us in the Neon Echoes Immersive Experience with Thea, it's going to be a wonderful experience, inshallah. Oh my God. We've been talking, and then actually this is our last question for the day. Okay, so this question is probably just especially dedicated to a mother. There are some mothers out there who's listening to us, to you right now, unsure, okay, wondering whether she belongs in a room like the event that you're going to hold, Ummi. What would you say to her? This person has doubts and say that, okay, maybe this is not for me, or I am feeling too much. What would you say to this person, to this lady?
Do it for yourself. Yeah.
It's nobody else. Just do it for yourself.
Do it for yourself. Yeah.
Nice. Fill your own cup first.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so true, right? It's been said again and again since time immemorial, is that you can't pour from an empty cup. And it is not about being selfish. It is not about being. It's not okay to put yourself first. But I think if you put yourself first, you will create that ripple of effect of positivity and everything for the people around you. And you know, if you're talking about family or even friends and colleagues and whatever have not. So, thank you very much, Thea, for today. It's been a wonderful chat. And we hope that you have learned something and very excited to join us for Ummi on May 17th. There are some tickets left, but very limited. Very, very limited tickets are really selling like halal hotcakes. So you might want to go to neonechoes.net for the link or to buy the tickets, or on our IG account. There is a link in the bio. For you to purchase the last few tickets, and you really do not want to miss it, because at the same time we wanted to say that following the footsteps of Latazan 1.0, we have our Ustazah Farah Ai, who will give the Tazkirah for Ummi come 17th May, and you do not want to miss it. So thank you again. Thank you, Tia. Thank you, Nat, for this wonderful home studio space, podcast studio. Thank you, Lulu, wherever you are.
She's done with us.
She's done. She's like, I'm so done. What are these ladies talking about? I'm done. Thank you very much.
We hope to see you guys.
We hope to see you guys.
See you